Warning, this video contains scenes depicting graphic cultural events. Please, keep an open mind and hold on for a wild one. If you're ready,
right, come.
Let's go.
The cows are ready for the blood thing.
Is it now?
Yeah, right now, come.
Guys, I didn't want to start the vlog this way. We arrived late last night for a 5-day trek through the Ngorongoro Highlands with the Maasai, and the whole highlight, the main thing that I wanted to film, I was going to build you up, I was going to explain it, I was going to prepare you for it, but apparently we're having it for breakfast, first thing on day one.
Sense here. That's good. It's from one of the woods.
We are chin deep in Maasai culture right now, maybe a little bit too deep for the moment. Here's some context. We've teamed up with Kiliwarrior Expeditions for a 5-day trek through the Ngorongoro Highlands. That's the same place you find all the African animals you're familiar with: lions, giraffes, zebras. It's also the traditional home of the Maasai, a group of semi-nomadic warriors living traditionally on milk, meat, and blood. They have an extremely unique culture, and we wanted to immerse ourselves as deeply as possible. We'll come back to my super authentic Maasai breakfast in a sec, but first, let's start the hike. After all, we have a mountain that's harder than Kilimanjaro to climb at the end of it. This is our guide, Makamero, armed with a traditional Maasai spear. And this is our park ranger, Goodluck, armed with something a little bit more effective. There are lions here, but these weapons are mostly used for buffalo, which actually cause the most problems.
What do I do with this? What's the vibe?
This looks good.
Okay.
We have just arrived at Bulati village, one of the first stops for our Maasai Trek, and as you can tell, the locals have come to greet us. They don't see very many foreigners here, I don't think. As you can tell, it's gorgeous here. We're gonna take a little walk around, meet some locals, and hopefully blend in seamlessly. Maybe not, but we'll try. Like this? Look at that strut. Look at that strut. And what is the house made out of?
Made by wood, grass, and cow dung.
Cow dung.
These are bomas, Maasai housing complexes consisting of a few huts, one for each wife, and an enclosure for their cattle. Some interesting facts about the Maasai. It's common for a Maasai man to have many wives, but it's hard for us to understand this concept, as our perception of love and marriage is very different from theirs. Also, cattle are everything to the Maasai. Their currency, their food, and absolutely central to their life. Because cattle are so precious, killing a cow is avoided whenever possible. Besides milk, did you know there's other ways you can get food from a cow without killing it? I think you do. And I think we're just about ready to tackle that.
The cows are ready for the blood thing.
Is it now?
Yeah, right now, come.
Oh my god. Hi, good morning.
Jomba.
The men grab a strong young cow and tie a tourniquet around its neck to find a vein. A special arrow is used, one to only make a small incision, so not to permanently harm the cow. A dried and smoked gourd, called a calabash, is used to collect the blood. Then cow dung is rubbed onto the cut to seal it. The local men and boys begin drinking without hesitation.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god. All the way. Woo! Big and strong. Yeah.
I, on the other hand, just have a little bit of hesitation.
Can you pour some in this glass so people can see kind of what we're working with here?
So I speak to Daniel, a member of the local tribe who actually speaks English.
That's good.
He explains this tradition a little bit more clearly.
Fresh, warm cow's blood.
Yes, it's normal to drink blood. It's just a main food and a main drink for them. Because the Maasai, we depend on a food from the cow, which is meat and blood with milk. So the main food for us is from the cow. We depend on livestock. The cows are okay. They are okay. This is only we take a little of blood of it, but sometimes we can take even 2 to 3 liters because it has enough for a cow to make the blood again, because it's a period for them having enough grass and enough weather condition.
And how does the blood help your health?
It helps because it also helps us for protect from the diseases, and also it make a fat or bring some health from the body. This has not have many chemicals, so it's good for our bodies. And we are survive well with this all the times. We are so fit on our body, and we are strong. That's why the Maasai, they are strong. They can jump and they can run, and they are fit, even fight with the lions sometimes. But at this moment, it's not a time for fight for the lions. It's only for fight for how to increase the number of our livestock and to protect them in a wild animal, but not killing the lion at the moment.
And the blood gives you the strength.
Yes, much strength.
Okay, it's a little bit early for this. Well, I didn't travel the world to go to McDonald's and Hard Rock Cafe. So, here we go. 7:30 a.m. in a Maasai village in the Ngorongoro Highlands. Wow.
Yeah, how it tastes.
Like blood. And like smoke.
Okay.
And it's clotty.
Yeah.
With clots. I'll just so you know, I'm not cheating. Everybody at home.
The smoke, which it's sense here, is from one of the woods which we use for cleaning these calabashes.
I see.
So it's a dry wood. We just burn it and we put it inside.
My heart's racing right now. In all honesty, I thought it would taste more metallic-y. It tastes like smoke. It tastes slimy. It's warm. It's cloddy. And it's definitely the craziest breakfast I've ever had in my entire life. Thank you, Daniel,
Karibu sana.
for this welcome into the Maasai culture.
You are most welcome. This is the
Oh,
first
man.
time for seeing a white person drink a milk.
And do you think I liked it?
Yeah, you do.
Well, now I can be strong like Maasai.
Yeah,
I
why
can
not?
kill lions.
You'll be a strong Maasai warrior.
I need
And
one
we
of those.
expected that at moments we will see you coming back, because this is a thing which make you to come, because this is so special. It's not easy to find a man drink blood like you.
There we go. Let me go find a spear,
Yeah?
and I'll become a Maasai.
Yeah.
How many wives can I have? 1, 2, 3, 4?
It seems that you can be able even have 10 wives.
Eva, is that okay?
We believe you. And we are ready to give you many wives as you want, because it seems that you'll be a strong man.
Can you get a more warm Maasai welcome than that? I'm not sure. We still have a couple days left in the trek, and believe me, the excitement does not end right here.
Try everything once, right? Well, some things maybe only just once. Would you have drank blood fresh from the cow if saying no would offend the locals? Let's chat about it in the comments. Where would you personally draw the line? And remember this mountain? It's called Ol Doinyo Lengai. And next, we're headed to the top.
Hey, it's Mike from the future cutting in, giving you a sneak peek of what's coming up next week on the channel. I've got a podcast that's just been released. It's called Against the Odds, where we tell some of the most amazing survival stories. Moments when humans rose beyond their ability and did things that are absolutely incredible. It's live now. You can listen for free. There's a link below. You'll love it, I guarantee. Against the Odds. Check it out. We've made it to Ngorongoro, our last spot to camp. And in the background, you see the Mountain of God. Tomorrow morning, very early, we're gonna hike it. But tonight, we party. Local style. Just a little bit.
Goat is on the menu tonight, and it's suffocated silently so that no blood is spilled. As we've learned already, that stuff can be pretty useful.
leaves for?
This one?
Yeah.
It's just for the place which is the goats. You put on the top meat. We say, wait. This is happen. This is the donkey dung.
Donkey dung.
Yes.
That is the kidney.
This is a traditional Maasai barbecue. Goat meat skewered on sticks and placed without seasoning over a fire. Every part of the animal is used. And I mean it.
Something else that's really interesting is as we're watching these boys roast a goat head on a stick, you can tell they're very proud to be Maasai. They're singing, they're jumping, they're dancing, they're joking around. And a lot of places in this world I go, and you see the younger generation kind of throwing away the old ways in favor for the new ways, you know, blue jeans and cell phones and things. And those are great things to have for sure, but I guess it's just refreshing to see young kids really excited about their heritage.
As dinner is just about ready, a local Maasai man offers us something a little bit strange.
Once he gave to Taiwan, one day, one Italian asked him, like a tiny, he gave him, was like, he sneezed like 10 times. And
Look, a little bit. Don't put here.
Yeah. Don't put it
Put
here.
here. Yeah.
Put it in your nose.
In the
just
nose.
in here.
I thought it was going in my mouth. You
No.
No.
He's an expert.
He's an expert, but put it here.
I put it in my. Do I sniff it?
No.
Yes, just
Like
sniff
me.
it. Just sniff it. It's enough for you, like him.
Look, my camero. Yeah. But you're not sniffing.
Yeah, that is enough. Yeah.
Don't sneeze. Don't sneeze. Don't sneeze. Snuff. This is tobacco?
Yeah.
A little bit. We're snuffing tobacco. Like this, yeah?
How does it feel?
It burns. It burns a lot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Burns like cayenne pepper, but it makes you feel really good. Yeah, if you want to.
They know what's coming. Hold it. I'm not gonna sneeze. Oh my god, it's like in my brain.
So the rule to this little Maasai barbecue is interesting. The age groups all eat together, and there's a man in the middle who just carves off small little pieces and gives them to the circle. So we all share this meat together with small little bites.
Mike,
Okay, definitely. This bit is pure fat, actually. And the Maasai don't season it with anything. It's just meat straight. Meat flavor, nothing added. But luckily my Camaro's given us some salt. So we can dip it down the hatch. One big jiggling bit of something in the middle.
Throughout our dinner, the Maasai Mountain of God, Ol Doinyo Lengai, looms in the background, 2,000 meters from base to summit. It's a monster. One will attempt to battle the next morning.
3 a.m. We've got a hike that's comparable to the summit of Kilimanjaro in front of us. Ol Doinyo Lengai is somewhere there. It looks clear, which hopefully it'll stay that way. It's notoriously cloudy and can just change in an instant. Mountains like this have their own weather, and if we get up there quickly, it should take about 4 or 5 hours of about, I don't know, 45 to say maybe some point 70 degrees slant. Probably crawling on all fours through volcanic gravel. We should be able to get to the top right after sunrise. Oh, this is so incredibly steep. I don't think we knew what we were getting ourselves into. It might be called the Mountain of God, but you have to be a mountain god to climb this thing. This is ridiculous. We've almost made it. You can smell the volcano. You can smell the sulfur. And look at this beside me, lava flow. Beautiful, right? Very cool. Wow, I've never seen anything like this before. Look at that view down there too. All right, I think the crew's up there in the rim. Let's go meet them. Oh, I thought it was the crater rim. Not quite yet. It's up there. We are very close though. That's 6 hours of climbing a stone ladder. You saw how steep that was. Our legs are blasted. Coming down, it's gonna be another adventure. There's smoke coming out of the side of the mountain up there. Oh, cool.
And like if you put your hand inside, it's hot. Steamy, like put your camera in there.
No. Cool. Woo. This is so freaking cool. The walls are all caked with salt. We've got to work our way through these rifts and cracks to find our way to the crater.
Probably no, they crack after they rock. Cracking and cracking.
So when you were here last time, you went a different way?
It was one way. It was one mountain, one ridge.
It's the moment of truth. We were standing in the sky and the rim is just right up in front of us. I don't know what to expect.
Oh, see.
Oh my God!
Whoa, that's insane.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Probably the wildest thing I've seen in my life.
This is crazy. Bet you want to see too, don't you? Check us out.
Well, crew, what a perfect spot to say goodbye. There's a lot of people I have to thank first, though. Number one, Kiliwarriors for helping us get up Kilimanjaro, also for putting together this amazing Maasai Trek. Big love to all the Maasai who put us up and gave us some incredible hospitality, that blood especially, woo! My name is Mike of Fearless and Far. My goal is to help you conquer your fears so you can travel the world. Catch you next time, guys. Peace.